Breaking news, Julian Humphrey, the cornerback at Georgia, has changed his mind. Last night, as we were on our way to dinner, we saw the tweet that he was jumping into the transfer portal, and that was just maybe a couple days after he had told everybody that he was not going to jump into the transfer portal. He had tweeted out the Wolf of Wall Street clip saying, "I'm staying." Well, he was going. Then we found out that he was going to go to Texas A&M for quite the hefty NIL deal. It was a pretty damn impressive deal that he was going to get at Texas A&M. We reported that last night. Well, as of this morning, we still didn't see him in the portal. We kept watching, but, when a guy says he's going in the portal, it's just a matter of time sometimes before they actually do it. Well, he never quite did it. So we just saw a report from On3, and then we confirmed it through multiple sources ourselves that Julian Humphrey is staying at Georgia. And he just put out a tweet saying thank you. So he is going to stay at Georgia, and this is important. Why? Because this is a guy who is in line to start at Georgia. He played 9 games this year. With Kamari Lassiter going pro, this is a guy who's going to step in. He's fast, he's quick, long, everything that Kirby Smart wants in a cornerback. Losing him to Texas A&M would have been quite the blow. This was a guy who is likely one of your starters opposite Dalen Everett next year. So getting him to come back, Georgia worked hard to convince him to stay. It's a very big deal. This guy's been into the portal or about to go into the portal 2 to 3 times already. And Georgia fights to keep him because he's that good. And other schools want him because he's really good. So anyway, my point is the portal can kind of drive you crazy. If you look at Georgia's 2022 class, they signed 30 players, five 5-stars, 4 of which would have transferred. And Michael Williams, the only 5-star left, he is also contemplated going into the portal. But as it is, now that you're keeping Julian Humphrey and you've kept Michael Williams, 2 big recruiting wins for you, even though it is 2024, these are the 2022 class. That's a big win for Georgia because you need both of those guys. Now, of the other guys in that class, like I said, there's 30 of them. 14 of them would have been in the portal with Julian. Now it's 13. One more, Washington hung up his cleats. He had the neck injury. So at one point, as of last night, it looked like you had lost 15 of the 30 players in Georgia's 2022 class. Now it's only 14. Still not great. But here's the thing. A lot of those guys were misses. You're not losing too much on some of those, but, losing Bear and losing Singletary and guys like that, those guys hurt your program. But for every guy that you lose that really hurts your program, you're getting rid of 3 that probably weren't going to play a whole lot.